Hello, 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 and welcome or welcome back. I'm Shakia, and in this episode, we're going to continue our conversation regarding part one of the Sister Wives season 17 Tell All. Before we jump into the tell all, listen. I said in my last video that if we reached 200 subscribers, we were going to do a giveaway. And guess what? Guess what? We did it. Thank you so much for subscribing. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking. Oh my goodness. Thank you for commenting. I love it. I love it. I love it. I'm super excited that our community is growing. Oh, it makes me so happy. So thank you so much. Now, because of that, we are going to do a giveaway. And I'm going to announce who the winner is on Friday. Unfortunately, this video was coming out much later than anticipated, so I have to push the drawing back to Friday, and that's when I will announce the winner of the Aligned and Free Journal, 21 Days of Gratitude Journal. If you're interested in being entered in the drawing, all you have to do is like this video and comment on it, and I am going to use technology to do the drawing. I'm like, how am I supposed to do this? Do I have to put everybody's name in a hat? But no, no, no. Shakia, we're in, we're in the year 2022. What do you mean put everybody's name in a hat? There are apps for that. So that's what we will be doing. We will be using technology. Can you tell I have not done this before? This is out of my element, but I'm super excited to be doing this and to be doing this here on this channel with all of you. So if you want to be entered in the giveaway, all you have to do is like this video and comment on this video, and boom, there's your entry. And I will do the drawing on Friday and I'll announce who won. Yay, I'm super excited. And listen, this is our very first milestone. And so I know that we're going to reach more milestones, right? We'll get to all these other levels and things that we want to do and see with the channel. And there'll be more giveaways, but I'm like super excited for this. So again, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Really, 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 really appreciate it. And I'm excited for whoever wins the journal. Yay. Okay, now we have to talk business. We got to talk a little business. Listen, I did a video already regarding part one of the tell-all. And here I am doing a part two of part one. I knew that I would create a separate video for this particular topic. And when I was going through the comments, I saw somebody mention this and I thought, oh, just wait. I have a response. I have a reaction to this. And this is that reaction. This is that response. So, Sir Kody, there was a moment, I mean, there were several, but there was one moment that really stood out to me because I had such a reaction to this man. And so I wanted to talk about it because, you know, Sir Kody loves to talk about respect. He loves to talk about his wives not respecting him, and they need to. He loves to talk about his wives not being loyal to him, but they should be. But in the tell-all, he revealed love is not even important to him. Respect is. And he's saying this about people who he chose to have a commitment with. Now, before I go any further, I'm going to play a clip for you.
Christine has to be in the family. Janelle has to be in the family. And basically I said, if you want to be in the family, then you have to understand, I need you to run your will to mine. Are you okay with that? Because I'm going to be the head of the family. I've got 2 wives. I have to take care of. I have a very big picture. Will you understand that? Will you help me with it? And they're like, yeah, me, pick me, pick me. I mean, literally.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He literally started panting like a dog, like a dog in heat, like a dog who's hungry. He starts panting to describe his wives wanting to be in his family. How demeaning is that? That was so humiliating. I wonder what Christine and Janelle thought about that particular clip. How did they feel about that, to have their husband or ex-husband describe them in that way? He literally said, the way he was panting and said, literally, this is how they were. So essentially, they were begging and pleading to be part of this family because they thought Kody was so wonderful. I imagine that's what Kody is thinking. They wanted to be a part of his family because, in his mind, I bet he's so wonderful. I just thought that was so telling. I thought that was so telling regarding Kody's character because, again, he's always talking about loyalty and respect. But look at how you described your wives. Where is the respect? Where's the loyalty? Because somebody who's loyal is not going to treat you that way. And then he's not going to treat you the way that we've seen him treat his wives, especially throughout season 17. And somebody who respects other people and who is loyal, they won't even treat Mary that way. Because I know we like to throw digs at Mary for sticking around and staying, whatever her reasons might be. Nonetheless, that's not okay. Like, I don't think she deserves to be treated the way that he's been treating her. I don't. And I think that's where a lot of the frustration is when it comes to Mary, because so many of us want her to, separate herself from him completely, because it's like, hey, you deserve better than that. You deserve better than that. Of course, easier said than done, but that's a different conversation. I've talked about Mary, I've talked about their relationship in previous videos. You can go and check them out. And this video, I just wanted us to talk a little bit about this clip that I just played. How dare he? How dare he? He said, so there was a flashback that they played during the tell-all before we got to this clip of him panting to describe Janelle and Christine begging to be a part of his relationship, a part of his family. And the flashback, he said, well, I'm going to have to be the head of my household again if everybody is willing to conform to patriarchy, I guess. What does that mean to you, Kody? I'm still trying to understand what running their will into yours means to you too. What does that mean? And Kody, for you, what does loyalty and respect look like? Because from where I'm sitting, loyalty and respect to Kody is, you will obey me. You will do what I want you to do. You will act how I want you to act. You will be who I think you should be. That is loyalty and that is respect. That's what it seems like from over here. From this vantage point, that's what it seems like. Because he doesn't have a lot of the issues that he has with his other wives. He doesn't have those same issues with Robin. Why is that? And he said this. Well, Robin does what he wants her to do. She doesn't make waves when she doesn't need to. See, he starts to talk about people not respecting him and people not being loyal to him when their independence becomes an annoyance. Their independence is fine when they're making money to help support the family. But if it's getting in the way of whatever his needs are, because they aren't really clear, I feel like he just makes this stuff up as he goes along. But when their independence gets in the way of what he wants and gets in the way of how he wants to be treated, when it gets in the way of getting his needs met, then it becomes a problem. Because if you've watched this show from the beginning, like many of us have, because this show has been on for 12 years at this point, If you've watched this show from the beginning, Kody has talked about his wives being independent. He's talked about it. He said he didn't mind it. And so I guess they became too independent. I guess when they started having boundaries, and they started raising their standards and saying, like, no, I know what I want in a relationship, and I want this to be a part of our union. And if it is not, then I can no longer stay here. And when they did that, he's like, oh, no, 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 they don't respect me. They're not loyal to me. They're not loyal to you because they decided to leave that mess. They're not loyal to you because you are not giving them what they need. Perhaps they want more love. They want to feel loved by you. Perhaps they want more companionship. They want more intimacy. Perhaps they want to really be with you on a deeper level. And because you don't care about love, because Kody said he only cares about respect, respect trumps love. Perhaps these are the reasons that the friction grew, or that distance even, started to happen within these relationships that he has with his wives, because they're not getting their needs met. Perhaps they want something more from you. Perhaps they want to be treated as your equal, or treated as a human. You just compared these women to dogs. You just compared their behavior to dogs. How is that okay? How is that okay for a husband to do to his wife? And not just, he didn't do it to just one wife, he did it to two. None of that is okay. And so, watching that, it was infuriating because it really was demeaning. It was demeaning toward his wives. And I sat here and I said, well, for me, this confirms what loyalty is for Kody. This confirms that loyalty means you have to obey him. You have to conform to what he says is right. That's loyalty, and that's respect. And as long as you do that, you're good. But it doesn't feel like he tries to meet the needs of his partners. Perhaps if he did, he wouldn't be going through separations and a divorce and so forth. So you know what's going to be really telling? When Robin starts to implement some boundaries, when Miss Robin starts to become more independent, if Robin should ever do these things, then she will feel what Christine, Janelle, and Mary has felt. His abandonment. Because that's what it is. It's like it looks like he abandons his wives who start to implement boundaries, or who start to ask for more from him. And he's like, no, 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 you're not respecting me. You're not loyal to me. And because of that, I'm going to put a wall up. Now I don't feel safe with you. Now I don't trust you. These are some of the words he's used in previous seasons to describe his interactions, or lack thereof, with certain wives.
Christine asked to be in the family. Janelle asked to be in the family. And basically I said, if you want to be in the family, then you have to understand, I need you to run your will to mine. Are you okay with that? Because I'm going to be the head of the family. I've got two wives I have to take care of. I have a very big picture. Will you understand that? Will you help me with it? And they're like, yeah, me, pick me, pick me. I mean, literally.
Disgusting. It's disgusting. And you know what? If I'm being honest, I'm starting to get fed up with TLC. Can we just talk about that for a second? I made a video regarding a different show. I talked about 90 Day Fiance, and I talked about Angela and Michael. And I discussed the treatment of Michael from Angela, and how it's disgusting and it's abusive. And when I look at what's going on with sister wives, it's disgusting. And dare I say, abusive? Can we go there yet or no? We're still holding off. Are we holding off on that? Okay, we'll hold off on abusive. And when I say abusive, I mean I'm talking about like that emotional manipulation. Because it seems as if Kody has to constantly be affirmed. Like, what can other people do for him? What can you do for me? Again, getting his needs met. And if you don't do this, then you are not loyal. If you don't do this, you don't respect me. And I said this in my last video when I was talking about the tell all. It really blows my mind because how can you say that love is not as important to you as respect when you have this huge family? You're a husband, you're a father, hopefully a friend to your family members, and you're a friend to other people, but love isn't important to you. That's also telling. That's very telling. It's a little concerning because it seems like he runs his family like a business. Maybe that's what it is. So it's not as important because you don't need love from your employees. You just want their respect and you want them to do what it is you want them to do to get the job done. Do you think that's how he's treating his family? Like a business? It's an arrangement. And even him describing letting Janelle and Christine into the family, it sounds like an arrangement. It's an arrangement for the greater good. It's an arrangement to achieve a goal. I couldn't be in a relationship like that. Hearing that, to me, that's so early 1900s, that's 1800s, when people got married out of obligation and it was just a contract, but there was no love. And especially for women, you got married so that you could have a decent life because, of course, women then didn't have rights. And so they needed to marry for financial stability. But there was no love. Very rarely did people get married for love. And it sounds like with Kody, there's no love. It's a contract we have going on. I, I don't, it makes me uncomfortable. But what I had started to say about TLC was watching this show and watching this behavior continue. It's disgusting. And it's like, I don't know if I want to watch season 18. I don't know. Unless Kody gets called out on his BS. Because even during the tell-all so far, he has not been called out on his BS. He has not been called out on his BS. And Suki, I adore Suki. She was great fun on the morning show that I used to watch her on, but I wanted more from Suki. I was hoping that she would push back. I was hoping that she would question and go a little deeper. She's been doing this for a long time. And so I was really hoping that she would push back more, and she didn't. And I don't know if TLC says, hey, don't do that. I don't know. Or will that happen in parts 2 and 3? Hopefully, because we didn't get it in part 1. Part 1 it was boring. It wasn't revealing, and then when he made that comment and that gesture, it just was disgusting. It was disgusting. So, do you think you're going to watch season 18 if the show is coming back. Apparently they're filming. So, should all the things happen the way they need to happen, the show will be back on the air for season 18. Will you be watching? Or do we need to hold TLC accountable and be like, look, get it together. Get it together. Figure this out. Because this isn't okay. This isn't okay at all. So again, let me know, for Kody, what is loyalty and what is respect? What do you think? I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments. Again, thank you so much for watching. Also, for getting us to 200. Continue to like and subscribe. Continue to comment. We can also agree to disagree in the comments. Just please, I ask that we keep it respectful. Thank you. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Remember to like this video, comment on this video so that you can be entered in the giveaway for the Aligned and Free 21 Days of Gratitude Journal. I'm gonna announce the winner on Friday, early Friday. So, okay, I keep saying I keep wrapping up and then coming back and talking about something, but I promise you that's all I got. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for commenting. I know that this community will continue to grow and we're going to have lots of fun together. I can feel it. I can feel it. Listen, come on back for the next one. But until then, bye for now.